Hey there, Cancer, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of March 14th through the 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future. Oh, why are your cards being so sticky? And your near future energies. Also, Cancer, please remember to stick around until the very end of this reading when we pull some additional advice and messages from the universe. Okay. Well, you're definitely showing up in a position of power in the near future. Here's what's interesting, though. The main energy for your reading this week, Cancer, is the Three of Swords. There's some heartbreak or some emotional pain, which I see you working through. So it could be that this emotional pain has already been processed and it's now coming up again for you to kind of just like check it off once and for all. But we'll see how this ties into your reading. In the recent past, you get the Hermit, the Judgment, the Six of Cups. There's a lot of soul searching going on here for you. A lot of you looking deep, deep within yourself and at the decisions that you made when it comes to somebody that you have a lot of history with. This is definitely a soul connection with somebody from your past. And you're showing me, at least in the recent past, you were very reflective. It's kind of like you were taking a sweeping view of how you felt, how you acted, what you did, what you said, everything that ties up to this connection, the good, the bad, the ugly with this person. In the current situation, you get the Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Star. The passion and the pull that you have in a specific direction is intensifying. Now, I don't know if this is a connection or if this is just something that you feel very attracted to in terms of like the desire to do something about it, but it's like your passion is just pulling you in this direction and you're like, yeah, I know, I want it really badly. But we'll see what's causing this passion or desire to intensify. In the near future, you get the Sun, the Five of Swords, the Chariot. You're showing me I'm really happy, and I'm telling you I don't believe you. The Five of Swords is here to let me know that there's something here that you perceive as happiness. You genuinely believe that this is happy. The Five of Swords is here. The Five of Swords is an energy of bullshit. So, we'll see. We'll see when we clarify. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading, which is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. There's a desire here within you to address, to overcome this emotional pain that you've been carrying. That's one part of you, where you're like, you know what? I got this. There's pain. I can handle it. I'm good. I'm confident in my abilities to process this pain. And then there's another part of you which is like, yeah, but why would I want to process it if I could literally just walk away from it? I can pretend like this doesn't exist. I don't want to deal with this pain. I don't want to process it. That's too much work, and having all this like emotion resurfacing, forget that. Yeah, I can do it, but I don't want to do it because I don't have to do it. So I'm just going to walk away from it. All right. And again, I say you because this is your reading, Cancer. This could be your person's energy, but you would definitely know if that's you, where it's like the feelings come up, the thoughts come up, and you're like, nah, this isn't a good time for me. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this ever. Hit me back in 20 never. Let's take a look at the Hermit for you in the recent past. Ooh. All right, well, you're busted. The Hermit's clarified by the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, which you get again in the recent past, and the Four of Cups. There's a soul connection between you and another person. There is the desire to reconcile here. However, this is why you don't want to deal with this emotional pain. The thoughts, the good times that you two shared, all the happy memories, they make you very unhappy because I feel like this person is not currently in your life. And so looking back at it, you're like, man, this feels too good and I don't have this person in my life right now. This hurts too much. I don't want to deal with this. So what do? You take it and you bury it deep within you. I feel like when it's just you and you, when you're by yourself or when you're dreaming, right, when your mind is not active, then these feelings come up, the good and the bad, they come up, but you really don't want to deal with this. And when you're able to, you know, and when your mind is active, when you're awake, when you're not meditating, whatever, you're able to shove it down and bury them and be like, nope, I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to deal with anything. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the recent past. The Judgment is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the world. There's a really big transformation happening here for you. You are in a very stable position. There's no doubt. I don't feel like you're going, at least in the recent past, I don't feel like you're uncertain or unstable or anything like that. You've got what you need to feel good with yourself, with other people, etc. However, on a deeper level, on a higher consciousness level, I feel like you're actively trying to close out a chapter. You're trying to close something out to end a cycle here. And so I feel like in the 3D world, you're working on yourself, you're, going about your day, working on your job, etc. In the back of your mind, again, it's like this whole reading is like your higher self and your 3D world you. And so in the back of your mind, your higher self is trying to close out a chapter. It's trying to put an end to something here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups for you in the recent past. Six of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Ace of Wands. You want to rekindle this connection. You have love. You have passion. You have two aces side by side. You want to bring this back. You're definitely wanting to take action here in the recent past, but you're stopping yourself. You are absolutely digging your heels in and you're like, nope, I don't care what I feel. I don't care what I think. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing it. It's like you're telling Spirit, like, you can flood me with all the memories that you want. I don't care. I'm still not moving. Okay. Well, there's a lot coming up for you here in the recent past. Let's take a look at the current situation. I want to see what this Knight of Wands is for you in the current situation. Give me two more for the Knight of Wands in the current situation, please. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Something that once you viewed as very vibrant, very attractive, very fiery, very, like, it pulled you. You know how when you look at a flame and you just can't stop staring at it because it like moves and the colors are so bright and it's so beautiful and you were drawn to it? The heat, the warmth, the colors, those pulled you in once. At some point in the current situation, that's shifting and you're changing into looking at this thing and being like, I don't want to look at it. It's like you're closing your eyes. This is a really weird metaphor. I know Cancer, but it's like you're closing your eyes, like you don't want to look at it. You're just resisting anything and everything that has to do with this thing. And I feel like it's a person. I feel like it's somebody that you viewed as very attractive, that you were very pulled towards. And now you're literally just forcing yourself to be like, ew, that's the ugliest thing in the world. I don't want to look at it. But you don't feel like it's ugly. You don't genuinely believe that it's ugly. You're still drawn to it. You just don't want to be. You don't want to be attracted to this. You don't want to be pulled in this direction. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands for you in the current situation. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, again, there's a very, very intense connection showing up here for you. There's love, there's passion. It's like you're drawn to this thing like a flame, but you keep pulling back. You keep showing me, do I focus on this connection or do I focus on myself? It's like when you say yourself, by the way, it's not yourself, your higher self. It's your 3D world self. It's like you're focused on your job, your material things. You keep showing me like this connection is pulling you away from your job, your career, your ability to make money. And so it's like there's a dichotomy here where you keep having to decide, do I want this person or do I want my career? Do I want money or do I want love and passion? I don't know why that distinction is. This could be that this person is, I don't know. You would know. Let's take a look at the Star for you here in the current situation. The Star is clarified by the Strength, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords. You have this desire. You have this pull. You have something that you are very drawn to. And you keep showing me, I can't go there. I can't. What are you talking about? It's over. It's done. I feel like you and this person, deep down, you still have a connection. You still want to move in their direction. You're still being pulled in their direction. And you're digging in your heels and you're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Absolutely not. It's over. It's done. It's done. It's done. Again, I don't know what this is. I do feel like it is a connection. I feel like you're being pulled towards love, towards somebody that you're very attracted to. But I feel like you keep fighting it because, one, it's over. It ended at some point, and you've just kind of accepted the ending as, if we're done once, then we're done for good. And two, there's something about this person, this love, this relationship affecting your stability. And it doesn't have to be necessarily that this person is actively affecting your stability or your money, but it could be that you perceive the energy that you dedicate to them as energy that you could be devoting towards your money. And I don't feel like, it's like you have an energy bank of like, I have 1 cup of energy a day. And if I give this person half a cup, then my job or my money only gets another half a cup. And I want to give a full cup to my business or something like that. And I feel like that's how you view energy. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this sun is. What is the sun in the near future for Cancer? The sun is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. You're showing me I'm walking away from this. It's been too long. I've been dragging my feet for too long. I don't care how I feel. I don't care about anything. Forget love, forget happiness, forget all of that. I'm walking away. I'm turning my back. I'm done with that. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, so I'm not quite sure why you've decided to walk away from that. But it could be that your happiness is tied up somehow to this connection. And you're deciding to just be like, you know what? I'm throwing away the good and the bad. I'm just walking away from it, not throwing it away. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords for you in the near future. You're convinced that you're walking away. You're 1,000% convinced that you're walking away. For the Five of Swords, you get the Eight of Cups, the Star, the Queen of Cups. You got the Queen of Cups tied up to you being pulled in this person's direction, in the direction of love. And you being like, no, it's done, it's done, it's done. In the near future, you're showing me, I'm disconnecting. I'm walking away. I'm done with this. Done, done, done. Bullshit. And I'll tell you why. Your higher self is not done with this. Your higher self is pulling you in the direction of this love. You have love for them. They also have love for you. This goes two ways, both ways. But you on the surface are telling you, swear up and down, I'm done, I've disconnected, I've emotionally disconnected. And I feel like you're full of it, to be honest. Let's take a look at the Chariot for you in the near future. Yeah, you ain't done, bro. You ain't done. The Chariot is clarified by the Empress, Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. You're moving in this person's direction, and this isn't your person's energy. This is your energy. You're looking at this person as my person, the person for me. They are everything that I want and more, and I see you moving in their direction. I see you being pulled in that direction, and you finally being like, okay, fine. I'll move a little bit. You're not moving a lot. It's not like you're gonna reach out to them or jump or, go hit them up or anything like that. But I feel like at least energetically, instead of fighting it and blocking it and rejecting it, you're like, okay, fine. I'll allow myself to feel it. I'm not going to do anything about it, but I'll allow myself to feel it. Acceptance finally takes place in the near future. I hope you made it this far in the reading, Cancer. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, the Moon. You keep trying to bury this connection, bury the hardship, bury everything that is connected to this person. It's like you want to forget that they ever existed. You don't want to think about how happy they made you, how intense the connection felt, but you also don't want to think about all the difficult times that you two experienced. And I can see quite a bit of difficulties here. You're taking it and you're like, I want to bury it deep down. I don't want to think about anything. And I feel like in the recent past, you were kind of able to do that. You really were. But the feelings keep coming up. They keep coming up. They keep bubbling. And I think eventually in the near future, you're like, okay, this is too exhausting to keep fighting this. I'll just allow myself to feel it. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Cancer.